In the kitchens of the future, say the chefs of Peru, food will be cooked amid the flames of love.
Without love, you cannot be a chef.
And eaten with wisdom.
In the future, people will concentrate on eating better, not eating more.
With chefs, our guiding light.
What's more nutritious and what's not? It's very important that we learn about that, no?
But are Peru's chefs right in claiming the past can show us how to feed the future? Today, the men in jeeps are chefs from Lima, here to meet the farmers and their leader, Edilberto. Top Lima chef Ivan Kisic riding out with fellow chefs and farmers who grow his food. It's a demonstration of solidarity, a trip back in time to pay homage to Pachamama, Mother Earth.
You share a bit with the farmers, and you live the experience of harvesting, making offerings to the land and respect for the Pachamama. And this will result in us revaluing our land, which is what we are aiming for, to revalue what we have now in Peru.
Margarita and her neighbors grow old varieties of potato people haven't even heard of outside the Andes. Ancient food and ancient agricultural practices. Low-input organic farming. So why can't these mountain crops compete better with all the bread and noodles invading Peru? In Lima, there are people who believe they can, especially at Peru's International Potato Center. Margarita's come to meet Dr. Maria Scura, who's responsible for preserving Peru's potato heritage.
So, let's have a look at the potatoes you have brought here. Wow, look at these beautiful potatoes.
This potato is called black bullhorn. This potato is called puma hand. This is long side. This is beautiful white potato. This is beautiful but blue.
Ancient potatoes, a little more romantic than modern grain and wheat hybrids.
Thank you. CIP and humankind, thank you, because you have been able to keep these precious potatoes as a food source for the future of us all.
Malabar, one of the world's top restaurants, the creation of Pedro Miguel Schiaffino. He prizes Peru's ancient potatoes for their taste, variety, and nutritional value. Precious old potatoes found not just in museums.
Los chips de papa.
You've never seen eggs and chips like this.
Y este sería el tercer plato con papas nativas.
So, what does Pedro make of Margarita's latest shipment from the Andes?
Let's see what we have here. Look at these beautiful potatoes. Wow, nice. We've been working with native potatoes for several years, about 6 or 7 years before native potatoes were known about, or eaten as they are eaten right now. I first knew of them as gift potatoes, with shapes, colors, flavors, and textures, thin skins, thick skins, sweet and bitter. The future will rely not on the quantity of food we have. Instead, we're going to go through a process of selection, and we're going to pick the more nutritious food.
Flavio Solozano is off driving 30 miles to the cooking school in the shanty town of Pachacutec. 100,000 people living in the desert sands, a fifth of their children anemic. Flavio teaches a free monthly masterclass. Other top Lima chefs helping out too. They're training shantytown kids to be professional chefs and helping the poor to eat better by cooking better, including with humble anchoveta.
So what we should do are things like this, using it in causa, fried, in charqui can, in whatever you want. We should promote the consumption of anchoveta. Peru is like a laboratory. You can apply its discoveries to the rest of the world, where there is much more land.
Recent studies have shown that lower input, more organic approaches to farming can feed a larger portion of the world's population than we had previously thought. There also will always be a future for heavy production agriculture. It's hard for us to get away from that because it produces so much food for so many people around the world.
Chef Gaston Acurio agrees. Working together, Peru's big and small farmers could be a model for feeding the planet.
I believe in integration, in how we can take part in the same process, where we convince ourselves of our responsibilities for the future. It's in this balance between small farming in harmony with medium and large agriculture where Peru will become a beautiful world food power.
Old food the new way. It's the Peruvian dream of future food.